Hi, and welcome to the Yarn Habit Geek podcast. My name is Laura. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Ravelry as Yarn Habit Geek. There is also a Ravelry group for the podcast if you wish to join. I've updated all the show notes since the last episode. So, let's get started with this week's episode, shall we? Alright, on to whips of the week. I was only mainly focused on 3 projects this week, one of which is a finished object for this week as well. So, alright, let's get to our 2 whips of the week. The first one up is something I've shown before, and it's the Hogwarts Bobble Stitch blanket, and guess what? I'm almost halfway. I am basically halfway done now. So, I just got basically 3 bobble rows to finish for to finish off the Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw, but oh my god, it is looking fantastic right now. So hopefully I will definitely have the Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff section done by next week's episode, and we'll be on the Gryffindor Slytherin section. So, well, stay tuned for that next week. Or if you want to follow the Facebook page or Instagram, which I do update. I basically update Facebook a little more than Instagram. So, and the next one, I actually just started on Friday. And it's a pattern by Crafty is Cool, and it's the 2017 version of Pennywise the Clown from the movie It. So right now I got the head is done, and I do have a whole bunch of clear 9mm safety eyes, so I hand paint each one. So I've got them in the, don't know if you'd be able to see it. There we go. So yeah, I hand painted since I ordered. Actually, I was given a mistaken order of clear because I always order all black safety eyes, but I am now thankful for that mistake order of the clear safety eyes. So now I can paint them when I need to do ones with pupils, but I still do all blacks or basically an all color version of all the eyes, kind of almost like the pop version, Funko, the Funko Pop vinyl figures. And I got the body done. I just need to cut the dowel up and place the head on. But I'll be working more on this during this week, so stay tuned for that. And I have a few new commissions I gotta work on. Right now I just finished the design phase and I had to get yarn for it, so which I will show those will be part of next week's whips of the week, so you can stay tuned for that for next week. And that is it for this week's whips of the week. Get on to the next segment, shall we? Alright, finish object time, and this was a part of last week's whips of the week, but now it's finished. And I basically was on time crunch because I was getting this ready for Justice League, which I am actually seeing tomorrow. And it is a Wonder Woman beanie. And I'll be obviously listing all the links to patterns in the Ravelry notes, which I will be finishing up this weekend. But I will be wearing this little hat tomorrow to Justice League. Of course, I might be wearing it out today for something else Justice League-y, which I will probably mention later, but right now, it's just, well, right now I'm not going to talk about the Justice League thing. I'm going to today. But this is definitely being worn tomorrow for the Justice League movie that I am seeing with the Sean Ward Show. Which I will be linking the channel in the show notes, because you will hear me talk about the Sean Ward Show a whole bunch of times. A couple times before, and probably long in the future, because I work for that channel. So basically that's it for finished objects. Got one more segment, and that'll be it. Alright, so stash editions time. So I normally don't do stash editions that much no more, because I normally just post them up, basically my yarn buys of the week onto my Facebook, because by the time I film, I'm probably already using the yarn that I bought. So basically I bought yarn, so this week's stash editions are mainly for working on the Pennywise. He's amigurumi I'm working on, but some of them are because I am low on those certain colors, and like. So first up is the Karen Simply Soft in black. So yeah, and obviously the Karen Simply Soft in white. I tend to run out more of the Karen Simply Soft black, white, and light country peach, which is what I use for the skins on most of my dolls. And next up is the Lion brand Wool Ease Thick and Quick in the color Pumpkin. Now I normally buy this one for the Jane Cobb hats I used to make, but now all I make are Jughead hats, which is Jughead hats I can easily make on the go. I do need to remember how many rows to do for the Jane Cobb hats, but I bought this one for the hair for Pennywise. And next up, most of what I bought was from Michael's, but this one I bought at the yarn shop near me, which is the Patons Canadiana in the color Flax. Basically, I'm using this for a nice tan skin tone, like not a dark tan, but like a nice light tan, for one of my commissions that I just got commissioned for. So, and they asked for the tan, for a tan skin, so this one was the best one that a little more perfect than another one I found, which was a little too dark, but you know what? And plus, I know I've crocheted before my patterns with the Patons Canadiana, and it works great, unlike the other one I saw, which I know makes the pattern a little too big, and even though it's the same weight size, it works out differently. Alright, so next is this DMC pearl cotton yarn. No, not yarn. Pearl cotton, I think it's more thread. And I'm sorry for saying yarn, I'm so used to saying that now, but this is for a lot of the accents for the Pennywise doll. And I'll be posting links obviously links in the show notes for all the patterns. But I bought 2 of these just in case. And last off, not really yarn or embroidery thread and all that, but these are some red pom-poms for just to do the accents for Pennywise, and except for all the crinkly. But yeah, so you're wondering about size. It's a 0.5 inch. Well, actually, it's a 1/2 inch pom-pom. So that is basically that for this week's episode of Yarn Habit Geek podcast. I will see you all next week with hopefully more stuff worked on, and stay crafty, my friends.